Good morning, brothers. My name is Scott, and welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. And today's shave is with Ariana and Evan's Apricity, which is a nice apricot forward, little sweet apricot forward scent with a lot of other good ingredients. I recommend you go onto like Maggard's website, like I did, and check out the scent profile for it. And there's a lot of good stuff in there. Kind of liking the scent profile on that. Didn't bother checking the ingredients because I already know that that Peter Trachelius makes a wonderful soap, so I didn't waste my time. But of course, we also got, what is this? What is this razor? Why did I just go totally brain dead on this? The Christopher Bradley. Yes, razor. Yes, had to think of it for a second here. And of course, it's got the steel base plate, not the bronze base plate to match the razor. And it is the E plate closed comb. Last time I used this, I had the D plate open comb, and I just switched that. I do that. I switch them out. So I just, because I wanted to, and I just like that two-tone metal look. I just think it's cool. I like it. So yeah, we're gonna use that today. So let me pause, wash the face, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Whipped up my lather here real good in this Captain's Choice copper bowl. And what brush is this? Oh, it's a West Coast shaving brush. It is their, I think that's the Tuxedo knot is what that is. And this whipped up good. I want to comment that when I was whipping this up, I do, of course, the first 100 strokes, and I switch directions and all that. After 100 strokes, this was basically usable soap. But I always go like the 250, so I keep it consistent. So you can, and it's, yeah, definitely more creamy and just more wonderful. And will continue to do that myself, but it was on a weekday, you're pinched for time, you get by with 100 strokes, yeah, this soap will do it. It really will. So just throwing it out there. But yeah, and off the brush, it's that light sweet apricot, little, they call it creamy. Maybe just a hint of powder. I'm not a big powder fan, but this is just a hint, so yeah, it's fine. I don't mind a hint of it, just when it's just too powdery. It's not my favorite. It's just not my favorite. And you might love it. Great. just not my thing. Everybody has what they like. So, I mean, I'm stirring this around. It's done. I really got to put it on my face. Face has been washed with the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements pre-shave cube, as usual, which is getting lower and lower every week. I will tell you, let me just show it to you real quick. This thing is, of course, they increase the size, so it's a good size soap when you get it. And see how mine is like pretty much even, mostly even. It's not exactly even, but it's mostly even. And I'll tell you why that happens. It's intentional, because every time I put it back on the base plate, which is sitting right here on the sink, it just sits out all the time. I turn it a quarter turn when I put it down. So I'm always using it at a different angle, a quarter of a turn, different angle. Every time, and it tends to keep it more even, so it'll wear more evenly. And that's why I do it, just to make it, wear more evenly, to make it easier to hold on to, that type of thing. Okay, yeah, this is on there nice, and I'm not going to go under my nose yet. I'll wait till a later pass. First pass, I'm not going to do that. Very pleasant on the face. Very pleasant. Of course, it's not under my nose right now, and it is mild. Scent strength on the face, 2. Good solid 2, maybe pushing 3, maybe, but 2, solid 2. First pass, and it is very, I do that. Why do I do this? There's no blade in there. Let's put a blade in there first, yeah. So we're unscrewing it. I save out the blade so I can show you the blade, and I forget that I do that. So yeah, so we're taking the base plate off and all that. So let me just keep the top cap in my hand. Whoops. Put the top cap down so I can open the blade. Nondescript blade. It's a Personna Blue. I got 100 pack of these. Don't use them often, but I try to remember to use them every now and again. And this can be a little bit more aggressive because I've got a more aggressive base plate on it. So yeah, this is a milder blade. So yeah, it works in a more aggressive razor. Putting on the base plate. And you might notice a little bit, I've raised my camera holder up. It's suction cup to the mirror. And I've moved it up about 4 inches. I was thinking it was a little low, but it makes, of course, harder to show you when I'm putting stuff in. So it's like, let's do that. Okay. And the blade does stick out on the ends. Substantially so, okay. And I'm thinking that might just be a Personna. I don't remember that being a overly bearing thing on other brands. I think that Personna just sticks out a tick more, maybe. Oh yeah. Nice and gentle, weight of the razor only. Plenty of aggression in that solid bar E plate for me. And yeah, E is, for me, the solid bar E is as high as I really want to go. I find enough aggression in this to, and especially when I go to Sunday, because it's the only 2 days I shave back to back, and it's more than enough really. So it's like, yeah, I won't go to an F or higher. I won't. But if you want it, you could. And conversely, they go down to like an A plate. I think I started with a B and a C plate. Is what I started with, solid bars. Or no open bars. I take it back. Yeah, I started with open combs. Because I was thinking I wanted that to be an open comb razor. Because I like the variety between open comb and closed comb. I do. And I still do. So that's why I have a mixture of both. Some days I'm just in more of a mood for a more aggressive shave. And I like that open comb for that. Or when shaving body parts, a place like the back of the neck, which needs it now. I really need to shave the back of my neck. It's got a week's growth on it. And I'll just drive shave that. I won't do that on camera. I've done that before. But I generally like to, this is of course first use blade, as it always is every Saturday. So I don't like to use a first use blade on the back of my neck. So I'd rather at least be used once just to work the bugs out. If you're going to really cut yourself in a blade, it's usually the first use of it. Nice and smooth, not scary. Of course, 2-day growth as usual on a Saturday morning. And multiple days growth kind of takes the fight out of blades a lot too, if they're going to reach out and bite you on, especially on the first pass. That 2 days of growth, a lot of times we'll just kind of take that out of there. So you take the fight out of it a little bit. A little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. So tomorrow, of course, I'll only have the 1 day's growth when I shave before church. We'll see how it is then. And of course, I won't be using this soap right now. My current daily shave soap is that Sterling Bay Rum that you saw me use last week. Put it in the cup. Well, it's in that cup and it's going to last a while, so that's going to be my real daily driver for a while. So we'll kind of use that up. And it should last a good month or so. About a month. It says, it's a thin little slice of it, but it still lasts. It's a very ample sample, we'll put it that way. Okay, third pass against the grainland. Actually, let's do under the nose first. I have to grab my razor for that. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. As usual, grab my leaf twig. Whoops, is it loose? It feels like it's loose. Yeah, it's a little loose. There we go. Tighten that up. There we go. Is it lined up? Yeah, it looks good. This is what I use for under the nose. Good. Corner there we go. Yep, perfect. Did its job. Put that down, and of course back to the Christopher Bradley razor here, the Karve, of course, brand Christopher Bradley razor. Pass 3 against the grain. Nice third pass, feeling good. Weight helps, of course. And I have not shaved. Oh, that's what I trimmed my beard last week, and I haven't trimmed it yet this week. I'm thinking about letting it go for a few more weeks, just playing with the length of it, just trying it out. And of course, this soap only, will be going in the giveaway, as do all my samples. I take out 1 scoop with my spoon, and then I give you guys the remainder of the containers. And I'm switching to soaps only. I'm not going to do no more aftershaves. That way I don't have to worry about it if it's a foreign winner versus a domestic winner. It's about shipping alcohol by air overseas, that type of thing. So I don't have to worry about those because, yeah, there are rules for all that. So I just don't want to have to deal with that. So that's why you see a lot of, even artisans won't ship alcohol-based products overseas. They just won't do it. I used to do that for a major cosmetics company, aftershaves and colognes and stuff all the time, but we had specially engineered boxes and liners and all the stuff to put up with the IATA requirements for putting it on a plane. So yeah, but yeah, as Joe consumer, no, you don't have that stuff or access to that stuff. So all right, so let me just splash. Of course, we're just do a cleanup pass here on the neck. Just water. Super light, just weight of the razor. And I may be just holding off on that weight a little bit too. Nice and clean, yeah. Nice and clean. Other side. Feel a couple of spots. Oh, let's go that way a little bit. Okay. Oh, right there, little spot. Oh, show a bit. Coming up on that side, maybe? That did it. Okay, good. We're good. There, let me pause and wash up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back, and I'm turning on the cold water because I've done the warm water wash off with a warm washcloth off my face. Haven't cleaned my equipment yet. I'll do that afterwards. Put my towel off the wall. And of course, usual, I'm going to do 2 splashes of cold water on the face to close those pores. So here goes. Alrighty, shake out the excess out of the whiskers. Yep, longer whiskers hold more water. And I go around like a couple of times. That's what I do. It's just kind of the way I like to do it. And I really say the more I use alum, the more I like it, especially over witch hazel. And I use witch hazel as like a facial wash, cleanser, what have you. But I don't use it after a shave anymore. I just kind of stopped doing that. I've got some right here. Be washing my forehead, my nose and stuff with it, after the shave. But I don't use it as an aftershave splash anymore. I just find that the alum does a better job. It just for me, it does it. Some people just don't need that. They don't have as many skin issues, what have you. Then yeah, they can get by with just the witch hazel and call it a day. So it's what do you like? It's like really it's what you want to use, and I have found that that's what I like. So that's what I'm using. There we go. And I just pat it dry. Of course, some people say leave it on for 30 seconds, rinse it off. I don't. I just pat it dry. That's all I do. And of course, aftershave. And I'm going to use, I call it a summer aftershave because it's got the menthol in it from Sterling. What do they call this? The lemon chill. So yeah, it's got menthol in it. So and I can't use the soap that matches this. My wife can. My wife uses the soap, but the chill on the soap. Basically, it's like that's why I will never do a cold water shave. I say never. Watch it happen, but usually it's like I'm not really inclined to do a cold water shave or a mentholated soap, because it tends to close, clog up my pores and stuff, and or ingrown hairs, and I just have more skin issues when I do that. I've tried it, and yeah, not gonna continue doing it. Of course, I love a mentholated aftershave. Oh, nice lemon scent, really nice. Love that lemon scent. Oh yes. Oh, and I was looking at stuff online, and one caught my eye. Ariana Evans has a limoncello one now. Oh, and matching aftershave. I'm kind of waiting for Maggers to have that in a sample because I want that. I'm probably going to want that in the full sizes because lemon's my favorite scent. So, favorite flavor, favorite scent. I love the lemon. And that's a nice lemony scent. Of course, with the menthol kick, yeah, really, to me, it's plenty. They have some, of course, I know some manufacturers have like an even colder version of it, but this is plenty for me. I feel it. I'm wearing contacts and I'm feeling it in my left eye already. Yeah, that menthol's hitting me in the eyes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, that's that's a hit. So that's more than I can imagine having even more in there. Yeah, I won't be doing those. Not with the content being a contact wearer. No, that's not going to happen. But a very enjoyable shave. Really like the scent on this. Love the performance of the soap. Wasn't really talking about it, but of course you see when I'm like cleanup pass with just the water and all that. Yeah, plenty of slickness. Whips up easy, nice, creamy, wonderful. Just really excellent soap. Really like using that soap. And of course the Sterling aftershave lemon. What's not to like? It's lemon. And then menthol kick. Yeah, I'm still feeling the kick, and I'm still feeling my eyes a little bit, both eyes. Yeah, I can feel that menthol hitting me in the eyes. So yeah. But I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and go with God.